Alert journalists from a German-Swiss website sniffed out a scandal in photos from the Polish president's visit to soldiers guarding the border with Belarus. They spotted several maps. On the wall, a map of the Podlaskie voivodeship. On the table, a staff map. Perhaps for Onet journalists, the Podlaskie voivodeship is simply too far from the German border. So this is actually some kind of secret map. They are unfamiliar with these areas and may have just learned that the Eastern Wall even exists. But seriously, it's very sad that the president is being accused of something like this, of publishing maps that are normally on display. From there, it was a short step for the authors of Onet to accuse the president and the National Security Bureau of allegedly revealing secrets about the Polish border with Belarus. This primarily made the authors of this publication look ridiculous. I would like to point out a certain restraint in the reaction of Donald Tusk's government ministers, who usually have no qualms about attacking Karol Nawrocki. This time, they did not join in the charge. After the publication of the Onet article, various concerned experts came forward. Several of them even held the rank of general. One would have to be completely ignorant of the nature of operational plans to allow such photos to be taken in an operating room, let alone publish them. The question is, where did the former head of the Polish National Security Bureau, General Koziej, get such knowledge? The same man who during the Tusk-Putin reset met with the head of the Russian Federal Security Service to chat about, among other things, national strategic planning and reviews of the security systems of Poland and Russia. Incidentally, this information is still available on the National Security Bureau's website from the time when Stanisław Koziej was in charge of the office. The current head of the National Security Bureau also reacted to the alleged Onet scandal. The best maps of border defense are on Instagram from 7 days ago, so they're fresh and of good quality. I recommend Onet. Professor Sławomir Cęckiewicz posted photos from a few days ago showing the Polish Prime Minister and the head of the Ministry of Internal Affairs posing with military maps. You don't have to be an expert to see in the German portal's article, apart from hypocrisy and attempts to return to the industry of contempt, known from the times of Donald Tusk's first government. Today there are different media. Today there is the internet, and I think that voters will not fall for such a trick, as some did during Lech Kaczyński's presidency, and this industry of contempt will simply not work for the civic platform. Interestingly, the same website did not notice nearly 60 balloons that flew into Poland on Christmas Eve, and earlier saw no problem with the photos posted by Infrastructure Minister Dariusz Klimczak from his visit to the control center of the strategic railway station in Sędziszów. This included a photo showing what the surveillance cameras were showing. If there is an order, and now there is a political order to attack Polish President Nawrocki, then the mainstream media will do so. And I think that there is no delving into the substance here, whether they wanted to find the balloons earlier or whether they were supposed to criticize Minister Klimczak. No. Just in case, because unfortunately I already know how Minister Żurek operates. Just in case, I would just like to remind him, Minister, the President of Poland is not subject to the jurisdiction of Polish criminal courts. He has so-called complete formal immunity. So if you happen to think of something stupid, you must refer only to the state tribunal. It will not be easy. This does not mean that the authorities and the media under their control, in accordance with the Prime Minister's order to apply the law as Donald Tusk understands it, will not continue to attack the Polish president.